1 point gained or 2 points dropped today?
I'd say a point gained. I think it's, of course, when you're ahead, it's 2 points dropped. But I think, looking back at the game, I think on reflection, I think a point was a fair result.
Pleasing for you to be back on the pitch.
Yeah, definitely. You don't want to be injured at any stage, and certainly missing games, missing league games. Look, fortunately for me, I only missed one league game. But yeah, I'm glad I'm back, and I'm glad I got through the 90 minutes.
And Gary Medine's in sensational form at the moment.
He is. Yeah, I was just saying, for me, since I've come to the club, I've said to Gary that he's a top player, and he's right up there for me with strikers that I've played with. And if he scored 20 goals a season, he'd be in the Premier League at a top club on huge money, because that's what he's capable of. And for me, I hope the club, to let him go now would be ludicrous, and I hope the chairman does what's required to keep him at the club, certainly till the end of the season.
And the progress the club have made since you've come has been quite remarkable. I think when we were at the bottom of the table, now safety gap between us and the bottom three.
Yeah, I wouldn't say safety, but yeah, it's certainly nice to be where we are, as opposed to, I think we were 2 points from maybe 9 or 10 games when I joined. So it was looking bleak at that stage. But there's also a few positives of being down there. When people have written you off, you're a dangerous animal when you've got nothing to lose, and we were in a position where we had absolutely nothing to lose, everything to gain, no pressure. There was no pressure on our shoulders for a long time, and by putting ourselves in the position we're in now, that pressure starts to build. So we've got to be able to handle that, win the games that we're expected to win, or that we know we can win, and keep clocking those points up, because it's gonna. I see it going to the wire. I'm sure everybody does. There's so many teams down there fighting for their lives, and it's so tight. I think it's going to go all the way.
And there's a real strength in the squad at the moment. We've got injuries or players going back from loan spells, and we're still getting results.
That's it. Yeah, I think the manager and the coaches are working wonders with what they've got. We all know the situation, and he's bringing in players, loan players, young players that have come in and done really well. Anthony Robinson, I think he's done tremendously well since he's come in, or since I've been in anyway. I don't know what's going to happen with the West Ham boys, whether we get them back or not, but hopefully we do. They're two very, very good players, Berkey and Josh Cullen. So I think the gaffer's got an attitude of, I'll work with what I've got. He doesn't complain. You hear a lot of managers complaining about the situation and making excuses. And since I came in, when I first spoke to him, it's one thing he's not done. He doesn't make excuses. This is what we've got. We work with it. We get the best out of everybody. And I think it was only a matter of time, whether I came in or not, that the club would start to climb up that table. So I'm glad I'm here, and I'm glad I'm a part of it.
And now 2 weeks working hard together before the next game against Bristol City.
Yeah, I think it's a nice break after the Christmas period. There's been a lot of games. And it's nice to maybe refresh ourselves, have a bit of a breather, and get back to it.
Thank you.
All right, cheers. Take care.